Hey guys, so our next video today is on complementary events, okay? Now, just a quick little recap. You may have heard the word complementary before, and it actually comes from when we're looking at angles. And complementary angles are the angles that add up to 90 degrees. So they might ask you something like, well, what's the complement of 40 degrees? And you'd say, oh, well, it's 50. Because they add up together and give 90. They always must add to give 90. So they could say, well, what's the complement of 30 degrees? And you say, oh, okay, well, it's 70. Oh, sorry, not 70. It is 60 degrees. Because again, they add up to give 90. Complement of 10 is 80. So basically, when you add them together, they would give a 90-degree angle. Similar idea in probability. But this time, when you add the probabilities together, they give a total of 1. So think about something like the complement of 2 out of 10 would be 8 out of 10. Because it's the other part that's going to add to give 1 whole. The complement of 30% is going to be 70%. Because they add up to give 1 whole. The complement of 0.6 is 0.4 because they add up to give 1 whole. So the idea is complements in probability add to give a total of 1. Okay, so I've written here an example. The complement of Monday is everything else. Okay, so we can use it in words as well. So the complement of Monday is every other day of the week. The complement of a hearts in a deck of cards would be diamonds, clubs, and spades. So it's everything else. So, some ideas. In probability, we represent the complement with this here. Okay, so the probability of E, we know that that's just the probability of an event. But the bar above it, that represents the complement. So basically, it's representing it not happening. So, think about it this way. The probability of Monday occurring is 1 in 7. The probability of Monday not occurring, so the complement of Monday, notice the bar I've put above it, is 6 out of 7. Because there's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's the idea behind it. Now, this first piece of information here, it just says that the probabilities together give a total of 1, right? Like we said, the probability of Monday and Monday not happening, they all add up together to give 1 whole. So if you do need to find the probability of an event, the complement of it, you can just subtract subtract the probability of the event occurring off 1. And that might look confusing to you, but think of it in this Monday context again. The probability of Monday not occurring, so the complement of Monday, we really just went 1 minus 1 on 7th, which gave us 6 on 7th. So it's just that mathematical way of doing it. A lot of the time, you don't really need that formula because they are obvious. The complement is an obvious thing. For example, let's have a look at these. In a standard deck of cards, find the probability of selecting a jack. Well, that's not to do with complement, it's just warming you up. So there's 4 jacks out of 52, which we know simplifies to 1 in 13. A picture card, so that's your jack, queen, or king. There's 12 of them out of 52. And what does that simplify to? 3 in 13? If I did that correctly. Okay, so now we have a picture card, not a picture card. So that's really just the probability of Jack, Queen, King. That's the complement, okay? Because we're saying we've got a picture card and then not a picture card. So it's the complement of getting a picture card. So we know, now this is a cool trick. If we think about, well, what would it be? Every other card in the deck of cards. Well, there's 12 that are picture cards, which is going to make 40 of them out of the 52 are not picture cards. And if you want to use the formula from up here, that's the same thing as doing 1 minus 12 on 52, which would give you 40 on 52. And keep in mind that that answer does simplify. What if I halve both? Halve both again. There's my answer. Okay, D says the complement of the ace of spades. So the complement of ace of spades. And that's how you write it with the bar above it. It's the probability of getting everything else, right? So the ace of spades is just one card out of that 52. So it's just the rest of them, 51 out of 52. And again, if you want to think about that formula, we just did 1 minus the 1 out of the 52. Okay, so I hope that you can just understand the complement is the event not happening. Now in your exercises, they're going to say what's the complement of the following, and they might give you 30%, and you say, well, it's 70%. So it's the rest of it. Okay, you can write that on your page, the rest of it. All right, I want you to have a go at 5E and have a go at those questions there, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, and I want every letter in those ones.